gaming thing, I want to talk about, you know, the Monster High trailer and also reacting to the different outfits that the characters are wearing. So let's just do that before we start. I just hope the audio is good. And I feel like, so before I started this stream, I did video reaction. I just recently filmed my actual reaction to the actual trailer. So hopefully the video will be out soon on my Impazani YouTube channel. So that's something to look forward to. Let's just start looking at all the characters' design. There are things like maybe I don't want to talk about. So there's Claudine. Claudine's like the main character of the live action story. And so far, I feel like her design does scream Claudine, so we all know she's Claudine kind of thing. I just feel like, does she really need the purple in the hair? I feel like it kind of cheapens her look in a sense that the dye hair doesn't look that great. On my opinion, it's just my opinion. You feel free to disagree, but yeah, it just looks like a teenager who just did some hair dye at home but turned out a bit meh. It's not like professional hairdressing kind of thing. So that's what it gives. That's what it gives me, like, when it comes to the vibe. But her look is not bad, in my opinion. I do feel like it's quite busy with the print and also the moon pattern. But hey, who am I supposed to judge? Like Monster High, they just like don't care. Just rock your own style, girl. Okay, and okay, she's the leader of the pack, so she is the main character. I don't mind with the glasses, but I'm just wondering, will she be wearing it the whole way through? But from the trailer, it looks like she is wearing glasses. It's not a bad thing. I just feel like I always remember Guya's the one who's wearing glasses, but the more the merrier. Also, the next character is Frankie. So this her design. In general, like out of the trio, I think I like Dracula's look a bit more. The live wire. Okay, so Frankie still looks like Frankie, but in my opinion, with the trailer, her skin looks more blue than actual mint green. Feel like they could make her a bit more mint green, like she's kind of radioactive with the electricity kind of thing. And also, I'm quite confused with like the. Okay, you can't see my mouse, but I'm really confused with the leggings, with the, you know, in general, with the tones and the different rips in there. It's just, I don't see that as a Frankie thing. Like a Frankie thing, maybe Claudine will work because she's like a werewolf and they just claw everything kind of thing. And also, yeah, I'm just wondering if they put Frankie in tights, maybe they should just give her like tights that matches her actual bluish green skin tone than having that and paint on like body paint on it. I feel like that's a bit more hassle. And also, I don't know why, but the dress, like the actual uniform, looks quite cheap. The fabric, I don't know why. It just looks like some kind of like those cardboard cutout fabrics you get from those like really cheap clearance rack in general. Okay. Yeah, I'm an English speaking channel. Right now we're just doing a rambling about the outfits of this new Monster High movie. And yeah, I'm a bit confused about her earrings, her pink neon earrings. Like Frankie, I know she wears earrings, but it's not like neon pink is not her color in general. If they make it yellow, I don't mind that at all. And also the chains are not that bad. You could tell it's like definitely really school uniformy, but I feel like this one is more like normal and realistic in the real world compared to. Are you new to Trove? I've been streaming here for a while, less than half a year, so okay. And her hair isn't that bad. It's like her actual doll. That's what her hair looks like with the white and black with the highlights. So it's not too bad. I feel like they went with the budget on the CGI compared to the actual costumes. Okay. Dracula is the other character. I'm just so confused. I'm so confused with the actual marketing of her, the fantastic sorceress. She is the the daughter of Dracula. We all know her. That I don't know, are they trying to be like smart or creative? Just like, oh, she's also a sorceress now. I'm just like, she's already cool being like a vampire. If they made her into like transforming into a bat, then that'll be really cool. She doesn't need to have like magical powers. This is not like Harry Potter or something. We're here for the monsters, not like magic, you know what I mean? Even though there are witches in this universe. Her costume isn't that bad. I feel like they could do a bit more. It looks quite plain compared to Claudine and Frankie. I think her main thing is just like... And thank you so much for following Daydreamer World. Right now, I'm just so confused with the green. Does she have some kind of magic power that gives her that? Well, I wonder if they saw the Monster High pets. I think that'd be really cool to see them. With Dracula's like dress design, I feel like they could do a bit more with the pink and black. The pink and black. That's what I mean. In general, because like Dracula's dress and costume is inspired by like a Japanese Lolita fashion in general, a bit of gothic mixed into it. I think they could do a bit more. This looks quite plain, and if you want to do a cosplay, at least it'll be easier to make it. And the hairstyle, it looks like the modern TikTok hairstyle with the split hair color in general. So I'm not mad with that. I think most people think Dracula is like the modern day e-girl from the Monster High characters. And yeah, at least she did give her the actual hot birthmark, I think. Okay, the next character. Cleo Denal, I was like really looking forward to Cleo Denal. Her design, like, it's actually really gorgeous. I feel like in the movie, her skin doesn't look that gold with the face paint. I think she looks great with gold because she is like the daughter of the mummy. They're like actual Egyptian royalty with the pharaohs and stuff. The undead diva, yeah. So I'm expecting Cleo to bling on her like A game with her bling. So on the posters, I think she looks really great with the purple and gold. But on the like in the actual trailer, there's more purple and her skin looks like a normal color. I'm just like, I wish they put more gold on her because she is like the popular witch girl in the school. And I feel like they're not really putting that across in the costumes. Right now, I'm just like critiquing the costumes because we only seen the trailer, so we don't know how good is the acting. And the sets are decent. We only seen like a few frames in the trailers. I think it's really cool that they like mix it up in general. Claudie has like the moon in the background and they have something that belongs to the character. Okay, after Cleo we have Deuce Gorgon. I mean, I don't know what to say with Deuce. He looks quite underwhelming. Like if you look at his actual... Pardon me? I'm just like wondering, like, is he supposed to be like the cool skater type guy in the movie, like in those typical high school kind of thing? I feel like they kind of downgraded Monster High just a bit to fit into like the normal teen drama high school kind of series or movie. And with this, it's like he just screams as like the really laid back kind of guy. He doesn't really care about other people. He reminds you of the whatever that character is from Riverdale. I forgot. You know, kind of thing. There's just like, it's not that memorable. Like Deuce has like the coolest power. At least he has the green eyes, but it's really hard to do the CGI snakes on his hair in general. So maybe like if they kind of make it turn to snakes in the movie for one scene, I think I'll be fine with it. It's just what he's wearing, he looks like some kind of, I don't know, he going from some kind of second-hand camping shop in general. He looks like he's ready to go out and camp and he wants to join the army but ends up working in McDonald's instead of joining the army. That's what his look looks like to me. I'm just so sorry for being so brutal, but I'm like a huge Monster High fan and I feel like they're not meeting the bar because the dolls looks amazing, but in real life it's just like You think that the real life version would look even more cooler than the dolls. And then we got meh in general. Okay, I think this the head teacher, head Mistress Bloodgood. At least they did get her headless thing right, correct? I'm fine with the shoes and the pants. It's just like this waistcoat kind of thing. To me, it just looks really cheap in general. It's just the fabric that confuses me. I don't mind they changing it into the red color because originally it's like a dark purple color, but I feel like Monster High really loves their purples, so they could change it up a bit. And also I'm so confused with the buttons and the blue ribbon belt around her waist. It's like, it's just the fabric, because it's so shiny, it looks so cheap in general. It looks like someone just, like a beginner cosplayer kind of thing. They have the skills to make it, but the fabric looks really terrible and cheap in general. Other than that, I have no other complaints. I do like the style of the actual coat itself, but it's just the fabric and the colors just not messing for me. Okay, I think that's almost everyone, and oh, not yet. We have Heath, and also this new character, Komos, the creature teacher. Right now, I have no clue what this character is based on, so it'll be interesting to see what he is like in the movie. I have no idea what this is, so right now I'm just talking about Monster High in general. The movie just dropped like literally yesterday kind of thing, so originally the franchise is like animated, but now they're bringing it back in 2022 as like live action musical. If you're into like musicals, maybe you could check it out, or maybe you think it's a cool premise. I think it's really cool to have like a high school full of monsters going through like teenage problems in general. So I found out on TikTok, and it's nice to see you live finally. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't realize like there are some viewers from TikTok, since I haven't been posting that much, but I'll be continuing to post soon, post more TikToks in general. Right now, I think I'll probably make this video into another TikTok or something, or be reacting to Monster High live action characters. So far I have nothing to say about this character because I know nothing about him. I don't think they have him in the actual animated episodes of Monster High or any movies. So I think he's a brand new character. Maybe if I search up the name Quomos, it might give me maybe a clue like what character it's based on. Maybe it's some kind of like Greek mythology type of person. That's a maybe. Okay, I think I'm missing Heath. I need to see what Heath looks like. Okay, don't we have one? Okay, someone did like an editing version of this. I think there's like a cooler version of this with the sunglasses and the hair. I know there's an edit, but at this point, I don't know. Like a fan-made thing would be better than the actual live action thing. So this is what the poster looks like in the movie. I think they look great together as a trio. Trust me, the poster do not give the characters justice. They wear much more interesting clothes as the movie goes on. Well, at least that's a promising thing. At least I feel like the franchise did still hope that I might get a second movie or something. Because I feel like they want to market this like the next Descendants, but Descendants was so popular. When was the new character of a movie? He's supposed to be Minotaur. Okay, well they removed Manny, the Minotaur, in the like animated version of him. So I'm just curious about it. Oh, that could be his dad. We don't know about that. Okay, and yeah, the last person is Heath. Can we just get a photo of Heath on his own? Don't think so, maybe? Oh well, I'll just edit out in the future, maybe. Or I'll just search in Heath. Don't know, is that how you spell his name? Okay, now we have a clear picture of him. So this Heath, he looks in general, I think the animated version looks way cooler. He has a bit more red. I mean, if you look at like the photo like in the middle, you can't see my mouse, but this one here, I remember that was like YouTubers like making a Monster High music video as a collaboration. Like they look like live action is way better than what we got right now from the movie. And you look at him like with his other costumes, he has like fire motif kind of thing. I mean, red and purple does look good, but I feel like they could do a bit more with his clothes. Give me that fire motif going on. And he's just wearing like normal jeans or something. The hair, it's the hair for me. Like, what if it was more spiky looking hairstyle? It would work better. Yeah, I agree. Maybe like spike it up and just like, I don't know, maybe if they go full on anime hair, like spiky, I don't mind, because right now he looks too normal to be a monster. I'm like, he's just a guy who happens to have a really nice tan and he has fire powers. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like, oh, that's a fire monster over there. He just looks like a normal jock, like a Chad from a high school, and they're just like, oh, there's like a school dance Halloween party next day, and they're just like, cool, I'm gonna go all red and some kind of fire demon, but it's like really low budget cosplay, and this is what it looks like for me. I'm just like, no. Even like Zuko from the Last Airbender looks way better than that. You know what I mean? As a fire character. Have you seen the official trailer yet? So basically, before I started the stream, I filmed a video of my reaction, so I'll be editing it and release it on my YouTube channel soon. And yeah, we'll see. I might even impress on the trailer. Yeah, I think so far that's what I have to say. Besides, yeah, I'm just getting like jock character because like Deuce is supposed to be like the most popular character in school. That's why Cleo choose to date him. But right now, from like all the characters, I feel like Heath is the actual popular guy. That's my problem. Ooh, I saw the trailer. It looks very progressive. There's some leaks of how the animated series is going to look. I have not seen the leaks yet, so I don't know about that. Let's just hope it's promising, since all our fans are like so happy. At least the dolls are really good, so let's see the Monster High 2020 dolls. Well, I know the Skeletor collection looks absolutely amazing. So just like, I know these are like old news, like it's been a few months ago, but like look at how good the dolls are. The detail is just absolutely beautiful, amazing. If I'm not under a doll ban in my own like household and family, I would just buy all of them, just spend all my money on them. Cleo and Deuce broke up in the movie, it seems. I wonder, did they actually do that to like drum up hype for the old Monster High fans, since we're really nostalgic for them as a couple, and we're just like, oh, will they get back together kind of storyline. You know, it's like marketing. So we'll see. Or Claudine ends up with Deuce. I don't know. I feel like from the trailer, Claudine looks like she might end up liking Deuce, but we don't know where they get together since she's like the main character now. Just there's so many questions because we only have one trailer. Maybe there's another trailer coming out and I'll react to it another time. So yeah, if you look at like the Monster High dolls, look how good, like even doll quality, like doll clothes are really tiny. They're so small. Imagine trying to get all these details, the laces and all the accessories in general. I think making a doll dress is easier than making a live action costume. So I feel like the live action costume kind of underwhelmed at this point. And you can see like look how much effort they put into like taking photo of dolls. Like the fashion shoot, they look like they're on a runway or something. Dracula is always my favorite character, and I feel like the live action Dracula dress kind of reminds you of this dress, but they underdo it with the details. I really love the non-binary Frankie though. I really wish this representation going up. Yeah, I think that's really good that they do that. The image shoes always surprise me. Yeah, I think they better like give us really nice shoes, like some killer heels that I much want in real life, but I can't have because it's not even real, kind of thing. And yeah, even you could see like the Monster High character dolls, even the backpack is so detailed. For me, it's just like the movie, it looks like all the budget went into the CGI and not enough on the costumes, because Monster High has like a huge emphasis on Monster High like fashion in general. So yeah, I think that's most of the dolls, and they also going to re-release the old original dolls and characters. I'm really happy for all the Monster High fans out there, especially the ones who missed out on the first wave of the dolls. I remember it came out like, wow, like years ago in general. It seems that live action Dracula has lots of details on her dress, but they are black. But the dress itself is black, so it's hard to see. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Even if they have like the details, it's not translating well onto film in general. That's why like I know like a lot of like behind the scenes like costume making and film thing, they usually try to test out seeing the fabric on camera compared to a naked eye kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's the same if they put in a lot of detail but it's not showing up on camera because it's like a different medium. And maybe the details are just too small because on film sometimes we have like a really wide shot and they're really small, like the people and the actors. So they have to like put in more effort and to think about it. If the movie fails, we're still getting an animated series, and I'm really excited for that. Same, I think I'll be looking forward to it, since I feel like with animated series they could get more, even if they have a lower budget it still looks better, because if live action, like for us like with the human eye, we're just more critical in general. I feel like with animation we could realize it's not really real kind of thing, you know, suspending our belief. Mostly because the woman working on it seems working on it the same from DC Superhero Girls reboot, and I love the reboot, so I have high hopes. I think that's like really high pressure for the people making this reboot, because us Monster High fans, we have so much high hopes because we know that this franchise has so much potential and we don't want it to see it fail. So I hope they like giving their all into this franchise, because over the years there's just so much bad reboot and we just really want something nice and good. I think that's like most of the new dolls, and also I think there's like the new Monster High Skeletor doll. I think it looks really cool. So there's like Dracula themed and vampire. So I just think it's really cool now. There's so much like extremely high quality collector dolls right now. Do you mind hearing about the leaks? I don't really want to spoil anything if you don't want to. It depends. Is it from the animated series or the movie in general? The suits of the Dracula are crazy, OMG. Yeah, in real life I'm definitely a shoe person, but I feel like shoes, like really nice shoes in general, they're so expensive because they make it into like a piece of art and you just don't want to wear it at all. And also, I personally don't understand like sneaker culture in general, where people just like buy a sneaker and then resell it, but they don't even wear them. But I feel like they think it's like a piece of art, so you can't wear it kind of thing. For me, I buy shoes to usually wear it. And also when the shoes are worn, you buy a new pair. Yeah, I think that's so far what I want to talk about when it comes to the reboot in general. After this, I'll probably start playing a different Monster High game, the animated series, but it's just about how the characters gonna look. So far, I'll just pass on it, because if they come up with a animated trailer or they launch like a new episode, I would like to react to it, and hopefully you'll get to see it on my YouTube channel. I love platform suits, but I can't wear them myself though. Yeah, I love platform shoes because I'm quite short, so the extra height would give me a boost kind of thing.